The UN has adopted a treaty to regulate the multi-billion-dollar international arms trade. The vote went off in the General Assembly as expected, with 154 nations voting in favor of recognizing the Arms Trade Treaty draft resolution has been negotiated in the UN for the last 2 weeks. Many nations abstained, however, stating familiar reservations.
This is a document that is not balanced and favors the interests of the arms exporting states, for which privileges have been established that are to the detriment of the legitimate interests of the rest of the states, including in matters of defense and national security. It does not recognize the right of all states to acquire, produce, export, import, and possess conventional arms for self-defense and security. It ignores the dangers that come with the transfers to non-state actors that have not been authorized.
Besides Cuba and Venezuela, there were 21 other abstentions, including Bolivia, Russia, Belarus, India, Egypt, Ecuador, Nicaragua, and Sudan. One of the U.S.'s best weapons customers, Saudi Arabia, abstained. Yemen abstained as well, perhaps because of the lack of language in the draft involving drones. A number of countries shared the same concerns but voted for the draft anyway, like Pakistan. The 3 nations that voted against the treaty for the same reasons and more were the DPRK, Iran, and Syria. All 3 of those member states were clear in their objections to the draft last Friday. Syria alone, however, is under attack from the non-governmental forces omitted from the resolution's text.
The draft treaty does not contain a clear-cut paragraph referring to the categorical prohibition of the supply of arms to unauthorized non-state terrorist elements and groups. This omission of the serious issue, which my country is suffering from currently due to the fact that some countries are supplying terrorist groups with weapons, cannot be accepted by my country.
Jafari also pointed out that many states had wanted a reference to the rights of people in states currently under occupation, including Palestine, but none was included. He also mentioned that the treaty does not contain an internationally approved definition of aggression. Hank Flynn, Press TV, New York.